Hey everyone, my name is Brenda and I want to talk to you just for a moment today about transitions. We are continually making transitions throughout our entire lives. It starts when, maybe we go to kindergarten and we're outside of the home for the first time, and it changes through different grades in school, when we go to different schools, when we enter the workforce, maybe when we get married or have kids. And then there's transitions later in life, like job changes and becoming empty nesters and retirement. We are actually continually walking through change and transition. And some of us transition really well, and some transitions you can actually plan for and look forward to. They're actually really happy moments, great moments in life. But there are some transitions that we're kind of forced into that are a little bit more difficult for us to navigate because we just weren't expecting them. We didn't see them coming. And one of the most difficult transitions, I think, is when we're transitioning in job roles, because we can really easily tie our worth and tie who we are to a role that we have or a position that we have. And I think this is especially difficult in ministry because we actually get very emotionally attached in ministry. When we're working in a church or with a group of people, we can build relationships and be very involved with those people. And then when things change, sometimes we have to actually end those relationships. Sometimes we have to move, or when we move on to another job, we're building new relationships, and that can be really hard. And another thing that happens when we are transitioning in ministry is sometimes we start to question our purpose. We start to question, why am I even doing this? Does it matter? Does it make a difference? I know for myself, I recently walked through one of these transitions where I left a pastoral role and I stepped out into personal ministry on my own. And this was a really tough decision for me. Like I said, I was emotionally tied to the people that I worked with and worked for. And it was just an all-around difficult conversation and transition. And I actually found myself at one point ready to walk away and just give up on ministry altogether because it just felt like it was too hard. And in those moments, I asked God to bring people into my life to help me navigate the transition because I wasn't doing very well on my own. Well, within a few weeks, God had answered my prayer, and I met some of the team at Thrive Ministries. And it was incredible. They seemed to have answers to the questions I was asking. They could understand when I was struggling and what was going on deeper inside of me below the surface. And they really helped me to kind of unearth some of those things, to process through them, and to navigate through the change well, so that I was actually thriving as I was walking through it. And I just want to encourage you today that maybe if you're facing one of those types of transitions, the team at Thrive is a safe place. You can trust them and they would have your confidence, and they actually have tools and resources that they would love to give you to help you navigate transitions in your own life and ministry.